Hello everybody, on another edition of OSINT Tools. I'm going over one of the most lit OSINT tools and one of the most relevant to our people in my age demographic. I think kids, especially now, especially with Snapchat stories and Snap Maps, where people are putting what happened in the last 24 hours with the geotag to show to their friends and constantly updating it, is one of the biggest vulnerabilities for people and one of the biggest slip-ups I see. I constantly see people on some dumb stuff on Snap and I'm like, don't do that, it's hot. And I'm going to show you why it's hot. Alright, they have two features right here, right on the Snapchat.com website. They have stories, which goes to story.snapchat, and they got map, which goes to map.snapchat. And on story.snapchat, you can literally look at people's profiles and see their story, and then you can actually find them by their username if it's public, if you just put their user after here. So if I want to find DJ Khaled, he's Khaled305, and it goes just to this happened 23 hours ago. Or I can search him up directly and start looking for people here. I can actually pull these videos or just copy this link, embed it into a website, or share it or whatever, like actually share this between other websites. So now I can publicly retrieve links. So if you even let's just get a sense of kind of what the link looks like. And so the link looks like it's exactly like that. But if you go to the map, now this is my favorite part right here, because this is a heat map of things that happened in the last 24 to 48 hours max. And so I can actually go and look at cities. So if I'm like, yo, what's going on, I can straight up click on stuff straight up, and then the GPS coordinates will come up here and they'll start playing a bunch of random streams of videos. And there isn't much information about what's going on in terms of which user posted what, but I can, let me just pause this. I can copy the link. Okay, sorry, it was kind of loud. I copy the link right now. It's copied to the clipboard. I post it right here, and then it's just like that. If it's a public snap, it'll appear here, and then it doesn't give the username information. I don't really know how to deduce much from that, but I can save it for later, just like I did before. And the way I would save it is I could do this on both pages. Control-Shift-I, go to inspect, go to network, and then under network, click on media, and there's this blob right here, and the preview is not available. But if I open a new tab, it's right here. And so, alright, let me just go back to the snap map and let's look for some more stuff. So let's look for a town like Portland. So this is very useful if I'm trying to see what's going on in a certain area in terms of activity. So before I go to Portland, I want to see if the snap map is popping, just like if I had Snapchat. I want to see if my friends are there, if that's popping as well. But also if I'm looking for someone in Portland, or or looking for activities to do, I can start seeing events in the area and seeing if they appear on someone's snap map. So I'm going to Portland right now. Alright, looks pretty vibey. Okay, that's a good view. Alright, they're getting lit out here. Cool haircut place. This is Northwestern 23rd. Alright, this is a good example right here. So, hold up. Let's go to the inspect element. And then go to that. Okay, let's click on this again. And then open a new tab. And so now, okay, let's go on this media. So right now you see there's a blur here where that Northwestern 23rd whatever set, and the reason why is in the media files in this extension right here, you can just type embedded, change it from media to embedded, and it will restore the picture with the actual geotag. So now I know exactly where they're at. I could pull up to this block if it's within the last 10 minutes and whatnot. So that's very useful. In addition to that, I can actually share the whole map like this and embed the actual map in a live way and a snapshot way. So not only can I find people's usernames or search them, directly, or search by town to see stuff lit, I can actually save the videos for later and then embed those portions of the map within a website. So I think this is very, very powerful. And so this is kind of a tale of caution, because I literally pulled up to Portland earlier and people were in the dispo, people were getting lit, and it's I can really pull up and see what's happening. And so especially if you're on some hot stuff, you have to be cognizant that the feds can do this just as easily as me. And it's not hard to actually save and archive these videos. Like I showed you how to save that video. That can be automated. So be very cognizant and be very aware of what you post on Snap, what you post on SnapMap, and how people are doing like open source intelligence to gather information on you. So guys, be careful, and again, don't be hot on SnapMap because it is a literal heat map.